Good morning from the peaks of Derbyshire to the meadows of Leicestershire. Should be a bit easier going on the legs today. Good morning. We're just over the Leicestershire border this morning in Muston, or near the village of Muston. We're heading for Muston Meadows, which I've never been to before, but I've heard much about it. Green Winged Orchids, and supposed to be Leicestershire's finest. I'm told there's around 10,000 or even 10,000 plus Green Winged Orchids, which sounds good to me. I've held off chasing green wings until I'm pretty sure they're fully out in flower, and I'm pretty sure they're fully out in flower now, so this should be a good trip. Like I said, I've never been here before. It's considered a rival for Merry's Meadows, so it'll be an interesting comparison. Leicestershire's finest versus Lincolnshire's finest. We'll probably do them both this morning as the sun is shining, and it's going to rain again this afternoon, so yeah, I've got to find it, but Muston Meadows is where we're heading. Right, we're in. There's apparently several meadows here with green winged orchids in all of them. Where to start? Impressive. Well, there's certainly good numbers here. I think we'll probably get most of the varieties that you can possibly get with green winged orchids today, he said, hopefully. Notice the ridge and furrow fieldscape. You've got these ridges running away from us. Shows that this field has not been touched for hundreds of years, not been cultivated, and that's exactly what green winged orchids thrive on. Very much the same as Muston Meadows in that respect. It's a lovely site. In terms of the orchids, we're halfway through the first field at the moment, and it's absolutely top drawer. Absolutely top drawer. As several people have been telling me for years, this is a really, really big green winged orchid site. It's already eclipsing Muston Meadows without any shadow of a doubt. And yeah, I reckon we'll pick up on every variation going. I haven't seen a white yet. But everything else seems to be coming forward in numbers. So let's get back on the search. I'm going to try and keep quiet. It's not easy for me, but I'm going to stay quiet unless I see something that blows my mind, and just let you enjoy what I'm enjoying, basically. Well, I said I wouldn't be speaking, but yay, as they say, it's a white. Very nice. You see one white and they all come flooding out for you. This is that third or fourth one now. I think that one must be the palest of pale pinks, for sure. That's a very nice pink. I still haven't seen, probably the one thing I haven't seen is one of these really vibrant, in-your-face bubblegum pinks that I once saw at Muston Meadows, but haven't seen for a few years. That now, having seen the whites, has become my number one search now. Right, I think that's field number one done. Having said that, I can still see some more up ahead. Nearly done. They're just coming at me thick and fast here. Absolutely superb stuff. I'm trying to pick out the best of them, but there's just so many. Another ridge and furrow field, and more green winged orchids by the looks. Yeah, it's going to start down the end. Well, I'm not counting them, but I reckon there must be 10,000 in these fields, and I haven't seen them all yet. Massive numbers. I don't think I've ever seen such a concentration of green winged orchids before anywhere. There must be 500, 600, 700, if not more, just in this grouping here. It's pretty staggering, really. Yeah, unbelievable numbers. I just need to find one of those vivid pinks. I've not really come close yet. There's been some lovely soft pinks, but not the real vivid pink coloured green wings that I have seen before. I think of all the green winged orchids at this site, this is probably the signature green winged for this location. It's this sort of dusky purple with a very, very bright white heart to it. They do stand out, and there's quite a few of them. Very nice. That is a real clonker. The colours in that are superb. You've got everything from green through every tone of purple to white. That is a wonderful green winged orchid, it really is. That's starting to get very close to the pink I'm looking for. Not quite, and not fully open, but getting there. That one is even better. Well, that's the second big field done. It's hard to imagine that could be bettered by any other field, but we're going to go into the third field here and just cop a load of this. Holy moly. Absolutely crazy. Unbelievable. Once again, it's a classic ridge and furrow fieldscape. Just makes you wonder, you know, if we hadn't had modern agricultural techniques and fertilizers and constant ploughing and whatever in our fields, and they were all left like this. And I know that's stupid because we'd probably all starve from the lack of production, but if they all were like this, they'd probably all have green winged orchids in to these numbers as well. It's pretty staggering if wet. Slightly wet, but worth it. That's a pretty massive pink green winged orchid. Must be about 8 to 9 inches tall. Very bold. What a collection and what a sight. That is brilliant, really brilliant. I'm not sure I've ever seen that sort of colour combination before. But it's absolutely superb, that is. Really, really good. There's 3 whites here in the space of about 6 foot. That's a very nice one as well. I've seen a couple of these. A lot of white in that. It's a big one. The purple fields of Muston Meadows. Mixed up with a few cowslips for good measure. These are very close to what I was looking for, really. They're very sort of intense pinks. I think if that was fully open, well, it probably is fully open actually, it's just small. I think I'd probably tick the box. That's very close. A nice cluster of, what do you want to call it? Straw pink is probably a good one. Nice. That's very nice, both of them. I don't know how that comes out on the footage, but the velvety red purple on there is incredible, incredibly intense. That's very close, very, very close. You could hot it up a bit more, but very close, and a very nice pink. That's another very nice one with a lot of white in it. Goes very well with that dark, dusky purple. Good combo. That's nice. I like that, that's good. That is absolutely brilliant. That is a total clonker. Really, really good. Nice pair of soft pinks there. I keep shooting these, but they are the standout colour combo, I think, at this site. There's been a few of them now, but I think they're fantastic. They're almost white, but still with the purple hood. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. That's it, get me out of here. I should be waking up during the night seeing green winged orchids, little purple spots before my eyes. Staggering, absolutely staggering sight. How can you get so many green winged orchids in 3 fields? It's just brilliant. I don't know what the numbers were, but it's 5 figures, definitely 5 figures. Every single combo you could probably imagine, quite a few I've never seen before. 25, 30 whites. I mean, it was just stunning sight. I was going to do Mary's Meadows now, as we're more or less in the same area, but I'm not, because poor old Mary's Meadows can't match that, cannot match that at all. So I should be giving it a miss this year. I shall pop down there for the heath spotteds, but not the green winged. And this one has now got the mantle of being top green winged orchid site for me for future seasons. And whether it's always as good as this, I don't know. I think this is going to be a good season. But yeah, totally breathtaking. I hope some of that came across. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for viewing. And I don't know where we're going next. I think there's a break now before we start getting the summer orchids popping out. It won't be too long, but I'll see you then.